Today I've just done something, well, this is what I've done. Like, I don't know what it's called, I don't know what you'd use it for because everyone's different. Some people wear makeup like this every day, and some people wear makeup like this at weddings, and some people wear less and some people wear more, so I don't know why I'm stressing about naming this video. I'm just going to say that it's this. Lipstick, eyeliner, very slight little bit of eyeshadow just to give your eyes some dimension to make them not look just flat, and I've not done any blush today, but I've just done contour and slight highlighting. Nothing crazy, nothing that's going to take you hours, just this look. So enjoy. This tutorial is just a simple look for when you want to be doing the most with your face makeup, but without caking it on. So I've just started with putting some lip balm all over my lips. Any lip balm will do, it's just to moisturise them ready for later on. Then I'm going to use Smashbox's primer. Just a pea size is all you need to cover all over your face, and then pat it into any craters, pores, scars or anything like that to give you a flawless base. Investing in a primer is well worth it. Smashbox has a whole range to target problem areas like redness, reduced pores and things like that, but less pricey ones that I love are Rimmel's Stay Matte and Maybelline's Baby Skin one, which also reduces your pores. So now I'm going to go ahead and apply some foundation. I've chosen Bobbi Brown using a cheap Amazon foundation brush that was literally 99p. I'm going to put that mainly on the nose just to spread it outwards, because I think that is the target area when you don't want to wear foundation all over your face but you want some good coverage to make you look flawless. So I always start from the middle and work my way outwards. I then blend it out onto my forehead, chin, jawline, lower cheekbones, just to make sure it's all blended in and looks even. Now I'm going to go on and use a Zoeva 107 brush and buff that foundation into my skin. I like to use two foundations because my foundations all do different things for me. My Bobbi Brown one moisturises and gives me a medium coverage, whereas my Stay Perfect No. 7 foundation, which I'm going to apply next, gives me a better coverage. So I'm now going to layer that on. And I'm just going to rub that in using my fingers, and then use a dampen beauty blender, but not dampen with water. I'm going to dampen it with Urban Decay setting spray, which gives you a dewy look and also sets your foundation to stay for a very long time. I think it's up to 12 hours. Then I'm just going to blend that all over my skin using the excess product from the middle of my face that's already on the beauty blender. Now I'm going to conceal my under eyes with my 3-in-1 corrector and concealer palette that also has a setting powder in it as well. This whole set makes your under eye concealer really last and it doesn't melt off or move anywhere once it's been set. So I'm going to pat on the corrector, which it helps to remove dark under eye circles, and then the concealer after that, and then I'm going to set it with a Stay Matte powder instead, just because I don't always use their powder for some reason, but you can. And I have before, and it works perfectly fine. Blend in my under eyes to make sure it's all even again, setting it now with the matte powder. Now I'm going to use Max Prep and Prime all over my eyelids and then set that with some powder. After this, I'm going to set the rest of my face using a Real Techniques microfiber brush to make sure everything I've done is matte and doesn't go anywhere. I actually use eyeliner to do this because my brows are fine. I don't really need to get anything special for it. I don't see the point. So I'm going to use the same angled brush, which gives the perfect shape to just lightly fill in my brows wherever I have little gaps. For me, one eyebrow is more arched and the other one is more rounded, so I try and make them both arched because I like that look. And then use a mascara brush with no mascara on. You can get them in sets or individually, and just blend it out to make my eyebrows look more natural. After all of this, just going to use some brow gel, which you didn't even see. It was clear, sleek brow gel to make sure my brows stay in place. If you want that crazy Cara Delevingne shit, you go for it. Now for the tiniest bit of eyeshadow in the whole wide world, I'm going to use Makeup Revolution's matte palette, and I'm going to put a light colour all over the lid. Then I'm going to go ahead using a darker brown colour and apply that all in the crease. Not too heavy, just blending it lightly, just to give your eyes some dimension. Then I'm going to use a not too light but not too dark in between colour and just pat that on the lid. I'm gonna just line my eyes, starting from the middle with the gel liner, the same angled brush, and spread that outwards as it naturally gets thicker, and then pat it in the inner corner of my eye. Then I'm gonna just create the wing. I'm going to go over the top of this with some liquid liner by Rimmel London. It's waterproof. These are the first 3 steps in my liner video, which I explain this much better, and it just helps your liner stay on and not melt away, and it just lasts all day. I'm going to go ahead and set it with not a jet black colour this time, but a more of a dark grey charcoal colour. I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes. After this, I'm going to use a little sample that I got. It's a YSL False Lash Effect Mascara, and I'm going to go downwards and then upwards on my lashes to give me more volume. And I usually double up on mascara as well because, again, they do different things. This one gives you volume, and my roller lash one, which I'm going to use next, it's another sample from a Birchbox, gives me more length and curl in my lashes. I'm going to go ahead and apply that. Here is a closer look of the eyes for you all. And now for my absolute favourite part, the highlight. I've used What's Up by Benefit, and I'm just going to apply that with my finger, not directly from the stick. Pat that along the C-shaped bone that we have from our eye, just to under our eye, which is basically the cheekbone. I'm going to put a little bit under my brows, on the tip of my nose to get a nice button nose effect, and also on my forehead because my forehead is quite dry, so I love that dewy look. I'm going to blend that into my nose a little bit more, a little bit higher above my brows. Now I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Radiance palette with a Real Techniques brush and just brush that across my cheeks, my chin, high points of my face. Next up, I'm going to contour with my absolute favourite again, Sleek palette, and I'm just going to do underneath my cheekbone. I'm going to go in a 3 shape from my forehead to my cheekbone to then under my jawline and blend that in nicely. I find it better to do my highlight before my contour because I feel like it looks better and it blends better. So I'm going to do that all over my head, on the sides of my nose and under my jawline. I'm going to use the Sleek highlighter to highlight my cupid's bow and the inner corners of my eyes. More Makeup Revolution, I'm going to use their bronzer and I'm going to go over my contour. The final step, I'm going to use a pink lip liner. It's nudie kind of colour. It just evens out the colour of my lips and go all over my lips and slightly overline my one side smaller. And then I'm going to use my absolute favourite, everything's my favourite in this bit, Bobbi Brown lipstick, which lasts ages on your lips, and the stick lasts ages. It's actually just a pencil form of lipstick, and apply that all over the lip. I think it's a cute colour to go with this radiant look. And there we have it. I've got lipstick on my teeth. That is really embarrassing. That's really bad. I'm supposed to be making videos about this shit and I've got lipstick on my teeth. Now nobody's gonna watch my video because I got lipstick on my teeth. Yeah. One.